All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Kind Hearts Mobilecast. Today we have the wonderful Sydney Love. I met her through Stephen Mo, who I met and trained with in Thailand. And she is a very friendly, healthy, and wise entrepreneurial individual. She's currently in school. She's also in the Army Reserves, and she's very passionate about fitness, nutrition, and animals. So, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, give us a little background. I gave you a little, short one. Yeah, but you can go into more depth about yourself, about your journey. And
all right. Well, I'm from Asheville, North Carolina.
Hippie town for those who don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. And I enjoy hiking whenever I'm home. I have 2 cats. I love them. They're great. And I like to work out. Those are my main things. So my dad was a personal trainer, so he always trained me growing up, and I played sports. So, yeah.
What sports did you play growing up?
Basketball and volleyball.
Oh yeah, so if you don't know, she's taller than I am, and she's super athletic built. I don't check her social media. Sydney Love 34, right?
Yes, Sid Love.
Sid Love, SYD Love 34.
That's it. Yeah.
Check
me out.
Yeah, check her out. Follow her out. And she's been cooking me delicious, super healthy food. She has this. Man, thank you. You've been spoiling me.
I love cooking.
Yeah, she's a really good cook. It's super healthy too.
Mm-hmm.
And then
turkey meatloaf tonight.
Yeah, turkey meatloaf is so bomb. She has a very interesting. You do your background justice. So,
what else would you like to know?
Give us more about your family background, your heritage and stuff.
Okay. Well, my father is black and Cherokee, and then my mom is white. I guess if you want to be more specific, she's Scottish and German and Italian. So it's all in there.
So she's super mixed, and she's got native blood in her.
Yeah, Cherokee.
Yeah, and that's what. And how? So you grew up? You were born and grew up in Nashville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Asheville's 45 minutes from Cherokee. So.
Oh, Cherokee's a city.
It's a reservation.
It's a reservation.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know nothing about North Carolina geography, guys.
That's okay. Cherokee. They're not just in North Carolina, but that's the where my family.
Ah.
That's theirs. Yeah.
Interesting. So your dad grew up on a reservation? Or
No. He on his dad's side that they're Cherokee, but he everyone he's also black, so he grew up in Asheville.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's where I grew up until I joined the military. Yeah.
Oh, when did you join? How long have you been in the military?
I've been Army Reserves. I've been in for about 3.5 years. So I have 2.5 years left. And I joined when I was 23, 27 now.
And what do you do for them?
I'm a diet tech. My job is what's it called? Nutritional care specialist. Something like that. It has another name, but yeah. I'm tell people, if someone has diabetes, I tell them what they can and can't eat. And make their meal for them at a hospital. But we never work in a hospital because we're in the reserves and we do whatever they tell us. And it's not ever our job. Official job.
Gotcha. So as you can see, that's where the helpfulness comes in. She likes helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so how were you close in touch with the Cherokee side? So that's the part I really found interesting about her. She's part native, so I was oh, you're through your bloodline, you're closer to the earth in a way.
I guess so.
But she's super. Growing up in Asheville,
Asheville itself is you're closer to native, whatever you want to call it. I have crystals all over the place, and I carry them in my bra or something, or I have bracelets. I like that kind of thing. I meditate. I've tried being vegan. It's a little tough. I was pretty tired when doing that. I just felt like I couldn't get enough food.
Yeah.
So exercising and trying to be vegan, that was a little rough. So.
I've never tried actually being fully vegan.
It's tough. Being vegetarian is easier.
Yeah.
But I'm still just so hungry. I couldn't seem to get full.
You like meat too much.
I don't. I eat it because I know it makes me full.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, because I actually get really tired of meat. For some reason, like after, like I only eat like one chicken thigh. Like last night I made chicken thighs. I only ate one.
Really good too.
Yeah, I only ate one because just, I don't know, it's kind of gross.
Oh, interesting. I love meat.
Yeah.
So
does Steven.
Yeah.
Most men.
Yeah. How was growing up in Asheville like?
I think it was great. We hiked on the weekends or whenever, so I think that, plays a huge role in like who I am as a person, because I really like can appreciate nature and like always have to go back to it because I feel like it's really grounding. Being up in the mountains and hearing the water running and like taking your shoes off and just putting your feet like on the earth. And there's like the vibrations, if you're into that sort of thing, and if you think it's bullcrap, that's fine, but it does something to me and it makes me feel very close to like the rest of the world in a sense.
Yeah.
I truly do believe we're all like connected. And
for sure.
all that peace, love, and harmony crap.
That's not crap.
It's not crap.
It's real shit. It's real.
Some people are like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I know
Hippie.
What you mean. No, that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just. I mean, that's especially the artist circles I hang around. We all use terms like vibration, frequency.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For sure.
I think quantum mechanics. I don't know where that stems from, but
it has some legitimacy and all. It has some like scientific explanation of all that.
Vibrating at certain frequencies, and that's just what we all are.
For sure.
Everything is.
What year did you move to Charlotte? And we're in Raleigh, by the way.
We are in Raleigh now, yeah. When did I move to Charlotte? I don't know. When I got out of the military, or when I got out of like training, so maybe 2.5 years ago. 2 years ago. Because I joined and then I was like in training for like 7.5 months.
Oh. How'd you like living in Charlotte? Charlotte's really dope, by the way.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
What'd you do there?
I was just working as like a waitress and kind of just happy to be out of Asheville. Not that I dislike Asheville, it's just nice to go somewhere different.
Yeah.
See new things, and you kind of learn about yourself whenever you're put somewhere that's unfamiliar.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You've been to Charlotte a few times.
Yeah, I love Charlotte. Charlotte's
cool.
very fun.
It is fun. That's also an issue. So you gotta get out and be like, okay, I don't need to be occupied all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And then, how long have you been living in Raleigh? Yeah. How long have we living in Raleigh?
We moved here in February. Oh, this year. Not that long, yeah.
Yeah, so like 8 months, right? A little 9 months.
Something like
that. Yeah. And then when you were Steven started it was during COVID, right? Door for a Chef in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he started a meal prep service with the freshest ingredients, freshest food, around Charlotte, and it was just spread by word. It like grew by word of mouth, and they did really well for themselves. And you helped with operations, right?
I sure did.
It's
a lot of work. It's great.
It was a lot of work, and it was great. Yeah, so that was like your first experience with startup, being part of a startup.
Yeah.
Right? That was like super bootstrapped and super. It was did very well with it because they moved to Raleigh, and Steven had his hands was spread too thin. They had to kind of like stop operations for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But there's plans to revamp that here. Yeah. And then can you to tell a little bit about how that was, and then how it's like seeing the growth was, and like the excitement of like working in a startup.
Steven hasn't either. That was his first business,
and he did well.
It was fantastic. He did a great job. I thought it was really cool. I guess like when it first started, I didn't realize like all the like, I don't know the correct terms, but like licensing and like certification, like all of those,
especially with
steps before. That too, and like to start up a business, and then finding a kitchen to work in every weekend. And finding it, him and like a guy who was a chef came up to him, and like they both came up with the idea, and I don't know. Do they know the idea? Was like it was like a delivery like meal prep company, and they just kind of took off. They had a kitchen that we worked in every Sunday, and they cooked all the food on Sunday, and we delivered and packaged it, and then delivered it all on Sunday, and it was just Sunday was like all the way like from the morning until like 10 at night, like a long day of just food prep, and then marketing it throughout the weekdays. It did the food was amazing.
Yeah,
it was so good.
You ate your own food?
Oh yeah,
See,
throughout the week, like all week we ate it all the time. Like I never really got tired of it because they switched the menu up every 5 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So like the same thing wasn't on the menu all the time. So and they had huge portions, but it was all healthy and like home cooked. Like it's great.
What was the funnest part of that experience?
The funnest part.
Or at least for you.
For me.
Because I'm sure for Steve it was just watching the numbers go up.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it was really... I learned a lot, so I really appreciate that part of it. I learned.
What specifically did you learn? Like if you were to start a business, what would you carry on?
I mean, I guess like the way... if I was going to do that specific business, the way they did it, like what the website looked great. It was not like it as it should be official, but it looked great.
Great.
Yeah, the pictures of like the food and like just the detail that they put into it, like everything looked really nice. Like it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna start up a company and like it's just your friends who buy your food because nobody really knows about it. But like it turned into a pretty big thing, and I guess the website's still up. I don't know how that works, if they took it down or not. But that part. And yeah, I don't know. I can't say much else about it, but just the whole process of what they did. I'd have to like, obviously, if I was going to start my own, ask Steven like, so what'd you do here, here, and here? Yeah. But watching it all come together and be like totally successful, and it would still go just fine today if we kept it up.
Yeah,
it would still grow and grow and grow, but it definitely got way bigger than I think we expected it to.
Stay tuned. See, that's the cool part. You heard that? It grew beyond their expectations.
Yeah,
like in terms of success,
which is amazing because it's like 90% of small businesses or whatever startup they
fail within the first year, and then they were profitable. They bootstrapped themselves, and then I can't really tell the numbers right now. But Steven discussed the numbers. I'm like, holy shit, for what could have just turned into a really good lifestyle business. Like, they managed their own hours. They're just like, then they had a lot of free time to do whatever they wanted, right? Which
was really cool. Yeah, it was really only like a 2.5 days out of the week thing that we really had to like really focus on and get everything together. Throughout the rest of the week, it wasn't that hectic.
Yeah, it's 2.5 work day, 2.5 week day.
The startup though.
Yeah.
The beginning was like every single day, like him stressing.
But then once you got the like ball rolling and then things were like processes were like automated or just like you just knew exactly what to do.
It became routine for sure.
It became just super efficient, right? And like it was clockwork, right?
Yes.
And then they freed themselves a lot of time, which is why all my entrepreneurial friends, it's one of the benefits of starting your own business and being your own boss. You can live life on your own terms,
You can do it.
Yeah.
Have faith in yourself.
So, and now you're in Raleigh, and you're in school for you're thinking nutrition.
I'm not really. Right now I'm like a business major, but I definitely don't think that's what my brain enjoys. So probably, nutrition or like environmental science.
Oh yeah, that's right, environmental science.
Yeah.
She's very environmental conscious, and like as well as like that's her passion for nutrition, like conscious about what she puts in her body. She's like super healthy, and
for the most part, I definitely am. That's true. I'm like, I ate a cupcake. That was so bad. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. She made awesome pumpkin pie today.
I did make pumpkin pie.
So good.
Pumpkin pie is not terrible. it definitely is gonna put a lot. There's sugar, but it doesn't have like any carbs or anything.
Oh yeah. Also, this part we can edit this other video. But are you against advocating for weed, or no?
Like
publicly or not?
Oh, I love. Well, I'm in the military. I can't smoke, but if I wasn't, I would be smoking for sure.
And you don't mind if people here at the cell see this?
No, I don't mind.
So she's a public advocate about weed, but she doesn't do it because she's in the military currently.
Correct.
So, all right. Now, I was being a cannabis education company. Yeah. So tell us how has weed helped you, or marijuana,
how
cannabis?
Has it? So when I was smoking, I think it has a lot of benefits. It depends because I think it affects every person differently. I've noticed, like for me, it actually gives me energy.
Yeah.
Like I can do it and like go out, and I feel like I talk to people more, and I feel like I speak my mind more whenever I smoke. For me, it kind of like helps me sort things out in my brain. And like things kind of come together, and I'm like, wow, I didn't think about it like that. That's crazy. Okay, click, and like move on to like the next thing that may have been bothering me. Some people it causes them anxiety, which is kind of nuts. But I think they just already have anxiety.
Yeah, this is like an amplifier.
Yeah, maybe that is it. But for some people, most people, it helps them like relax. Like I don't know if he's public about it, but most people, they smoke it at the end of the day and they just sit back, relax, and they don't think about anything. Like it doesn't make their mind go crazy. So it does the opposite for them. But
I smoked a little bit before this interview, and it helps me with sleeping. But I know exactly what. Yeah, so
helps you sleep.
A couple of my friends depends on the strain. Like for you said it gives you energy, and then like. So
it makes you want to do stuff.
Yeah,
I clean the whole house. Like it's super detail oriented.
Productive drug.
It really
It's like her Adderall. That's crazy.
I haven't ever taken.
That's like what Adderall does for me.
I think I took Adderall once.
Oh yeah, it's an amphetamine. So it's a.
It made me kind of like crazy. Like I felt like angry.
Oh, that's crazy. So,
I don't know. I just one time I was like, no.
So however you describe weed, what it does for you, that's what Adderall does
that's
for me.
nuts.
Yeah.
I guess that's why everyone's different.
Yeah, different brain chemistry.
I love shrooms now.
Yeah, I love shrooms too.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Just a microdose. You don't have to go crazy.
Yeah. Very facts. Yeah, so take it from, a very healthy, conscious person advocating for the benefits of cannabis.
Yes.
Therapeutic benefits, for some. Also, figure out you gotta know yourself first, right?
Yes.
And
try it, see what happens.
Yeah, with people you trust, Same with
by yourself.
Or by yourself. I don't know. Actually, I don't for cannabis here. Yeah, but not so much about like psychedelics or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, if you want, whatever.
it depends on how much you trust yourself. There you go.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I've heard some horror stories. So.
That's so scary, Jesus.
Yeah.
They probably took a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So just be responsible with anything, right?
Yeah, always be responsible. Yes.
Oh yeah. So hold on. Oh, I should have had that ready, but hold on.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah. As a token of our appreciation, this is a Cotton Hearts goodie bag with some of our samples. We have body rub, CBD oil, hand sanitizer, and
Kind Hearts.
Yeah, Kind Hearts. There you go. From Sydney
I
Love.
thought it was kind.
Yeah, kind. Yeah, everyone does. Kind Hearts. I still need to learn the significance of the name, but shout out Carol Black, co-CEO, Kind Hearts, and all our partners. But yeah, so just like this is kind of like an introductory podcast of Sydney and her journey, entrepreneurial journey, and Steven, we finished like a hike, and Steven was
he's tired.
He didn't want to be part of the podcast, but he's also we have a bond going on. But thank you so much.
Training.
Yeah, he's training for the Recon Challenge. And so I had like 2-3 days here in Raleigh, and they've been very hospitable. Thank you so much, and
of course.
And this is just a snapshot in time, everybody. Like there's a lot of things in the works, and you should be seeing more from them soon. So, but Sydney, thank you so much for your Oh wait, first, thank you so much for your time, and I'll also.
Get more time.
Do you? Hold on. Do you have any advice for someone else? How can I be more healthy? What's like the first?
If someone wants to be more healthy?
Yeah.
Drink water.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I feel like people don't drink enough water, and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
Most people don't.
That was a good one. She said it like
first.
that. Yeah, she said it like that. All right. How about and then what's the next bit of advice?
Next one. Exercise. I mean, go for as someone who does not exercise wants to start exercising, and they're like, I can't work out with you. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna, work me out too hard. That's not what you should do. Just start out by walking for 20 minutes for 4 days a week. Just walking. And it's there are baby steps. Being healthy is a lifestyle. It's not something what do I do to get healthy? It's it's not get healthy. You be healthy. You just are.
She's so sweet. She's so funny. But yeah, little micro changes in your lifestyle, right? That you
then it's become a habit. You drink water and you don't just eat potato chips. Don't buy potato chips because if they're in your house, you're gonna eat them. They have other snacks that are healthy that taste pretty good. So just try them. If you hate them, that's fine too. But drink water and go for a walk.
So she has, in terms of her aura, she's such a calm, zen, or she'd be a great yoga teacher.
Oh yeah.
You'd be a great at her voice too. Downward facing dog, inhale, exhale. I know. She has that type of soothing voice. So I'm saying, if someone asked you, how can I achieve more peace of mind? What would you tell them? What kind of advice would you give them?
Peace of mind. Okay. I guess it depends on what they mean by that. I guess if someone has anxiety, I think meditation is really helpful. And it's one of those things you're not just going to start meditating and be good at it or even understand it. You definitely have to practice. I think your breathing has a lot to do with anxiety and maybe how you feel about certain things. If you can get your breathing under control and just kind of come back to yourself and not take everything so personal, that helps. Because you can't control, if it's out of your control, then you let it go. You just have to deal with yourself, your inner self, how you feel about yourself.
Okay, so what are some tips on meditation? I know we're supposed to end, but I like you saying, I think this stuff this one is going. Where do you want, what advice would you give someone who wants to get started in meditation? Or what are some tips on meditation?
Tips on meditation. So I've been using an app that, I've done it before I had the app, but the Headspace app.
Yeah, Headspace
is really amazing. They're not just some BS saying breathe and imagine yourself on a waterfall. That's not real. You know what I mean? That's not reality. That's not, you're not in a waterfall. You're not anywhere peaceful. Your house should be peaceful, but you just sit and you close your eyes and you breathe in and you feel your breath. Feel everything inside of you. Feel your breath. If you close your eyes, take a deep breath and count your breaths. Just in and out. 1, 2, and then that's for me what helped me. You always come back to your breath because that's your inside.
Yeah, I do that too. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you do that so there's a breathing technique that I use. I started with 8-second counts. So 4 in your diaphragm and 4 into your chest, your lungs. You ever do diaphragm and then lung isolations?
No, I want to try that though.
Oh yeah. Cool. So you have 4 in the diaphragm and then into your lungs, then you hold for 4 times 82. So it's 1 count, 1, 4, and then release 2. So then I'll hold for 32 counts, and then I have a 1 minute timer, and there's at 40 seconds. That's when I release for 16 seconds, and then at 56, it ends. 56, yeah.
56 seconds.
Yeah.
You hold your breath.
Pretty much, yeah. That's one breath.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that one breath.
I'm hyperventilator. Opposite of that, I guess. But
and then those 4 seconds, I'm and then I start over. Yeah.
Oh my god! So I was watching some. Was it a TED Talk? I can't remember. But if you do that in and out breathing, that fast pace, that like is supposed to cause you to go into like a, what's the word? Like increases your adrenaline.
Yeah.
That sort of.
It's like that Wim Hof method says so that's what helps him get like not immune but like adapt to cold weather more or like changes their So like that type of, and also like it helps your like I think of it like you're stretching your lungs like it's a sprint for your lungs like you're working on your lung capacity.
Like workout
like,
feeling.
And then like whatever. Yeah, anyway, so but we do that. I make my students at which I do that, and a lot of them. This guy has asthma, and he said it was helping. Like like when we after pad work, intense time. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we'll work on that after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you
that might. I don't want to be like hype though.
No.
For calming.
So yeah. So you could decrease the counts. So I do it for 8 seconds, or then you could do let's say 6 seconds, and then you hold for 24 seconds. So then at 30 seconds you start releasing. 24 seconds.
I don't know if I can hold my breath for. I mean, I've never tried because I'm not a swimmer, so I definitely don't.
Yeah, you don't know instantly. So.
Yeah, true. That was negative.
Yeah. Okay, so. Oh yeah, here. Which one?
This is Amy.
Amy. Yeah, this cat is awesome. It's always like.
I love you, Amy.
Yeah. It's actually like a super chill cat. I can't say that about most cats.
She is really chill. Both of my cats are really calm.
Very true. Very true. And then for the last one, if someone says, "How can I be happy?" What would you say?
Oh man. I guess. I mean, that's a hard one. How can I be? I guess it depends on what they've got going on in their life. I guess you have to maybe self-care, which could mean a lot of things. I think that makes people happy whenever they're doing things to make themselves feel good. Yeah, so exercise, eating healthy, there's a sense of pride you get from that. Clipping your toenails, whatever, makes you feel clean and nice and put together. Doing, like, paying a bill or something you've been putting off forever. Those stupid things, you're like, why haven't I? It took 5 seconds. Why didn't I just do it? Don't put it off. Just get it over with. That was me talking to myself right there.
No. I know exactly what she's talking to herself.
You know what I mean, though? When you're like, why did I just do that as soon as I saw that I needed to do it?
Yeah. I know exactly what you did. Well, there you go. Everyone, Sydney Love, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to expect to see some more stuff from her. She's like, all over our social media. She's like really funny. Really sweet. And thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun. We had fun. Learning a lot more. But more to come, all right? Thank you everyone for tuning in. Kind Heart shout out. Let's go, baby. All right. Thank you.